And now Ruth 1:10. See if you can pronounce the Hebrew. Now let's see if I can pronounce the Hebrew. This is a long one here. Va tomarna. This particular form accents the second to last syllable. La, ki, itak, nashuv, la amek. All right, what do you recognize here? I see a vav patak doubling. It's converted imperfect, quote unquote, a preterite, more accurately. And that means that the tav is an imperfect performative. Let's come back to that one. La, so lamed is to, hey is the feminine object, to her. Ki is the preposition for. Itak, I'm thinking is it, with, and then k, which is her, with her. And then nashuv, I recognize shuv as a verb, so that means that the nun is doing something. What is it doing? Let's come back to it. And then we have la, which is again to, and we have k, which is again her, and then im, which means with. So let's put it all together, shall we? This is amar, to speak or to say. And then, so we said this was a converted imperfect, so that tav is a performative, could be either in the third feminine range or it could be in the second masculine range. With the na on the end, I'm thinking it's third feminine plural. So as second feminine plural, it's and they, third feminine plural. They say, that is Ruth and I think it's Orpah, isn't it? I need to look it up. But the two daughter-in-laws of Naomi, they say to her, that is to Naomi, that, and now we have a quote, with you, this is the the second feminine singular object here, with you, we return. Now I can tell you what that nun is. This is an imperfect. It's first common plural, and the performative for that in the imperfect is a nun. So we return. With her, we return to your people. Your to your people. And they said, that is the daughter-in-laws of Naomi, say to her, to Naomi, quote, with you, we are returning to your people. That was a little rough. I don't know how this will turn out. I did it a couple times because of distractions. But I do, in fact, I went out and saved a chicken from crossing the road. It was probably okay. It's probably out there again trying to cross the road. What is it with chickens and crossing the road? But that's not relevant. This has been Ruth 1:10. And they said to her, we are returning with you to your people. And of course, this is part of the détente, right? This is part of of course, we can't just go. We've got to protest. No, we'll go with you. And we'll find out one of them will and one of them won't. We'll find out. Tune in next week on more Ruth.